All right, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Monday, the Monday after the 4th of July weekend came to a conclusion, and we've got a little bit of news that came out about an hour or so ago. I had to finish up some things at work, get home before I could jump on air. But a former Detroit Lion, Cam Sutton, probably most of you have seen him, but if not, he's going to be suspended by the NFL with the Pittsburgh Steelers for the first 8 games of the upcoming season. As most of Cam Sutton was involved right after the end of the Lions season in an altercation, allegedly an altercation with his significant other. Things ensued. He said, she said is coming to play. But whatever it is, the NFL has done a deep dive investigation, as you knew they would do, to protect the shield, to protect the quality of the product that is the NFL, when we all know it is a mega business. Cam Sutton, I wanted to think hopefully that everything was going to turn out roses for him, that maybe it was just some unfortunate situations that have unfolded. But without getting into specifics, the NFL just came out and said they announced an 8-game suspension at the start of the 2024 season for Cam Sutton for violating the league's personal conduct policy for an NFL investigation. Sutton, now a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers, don't forget, was a member of the Detroit Lions, had some real good play during the postseason and even in the regular season. I'm not going to say it was stellar, not going to say it was all pro level, but he had his moments. And then somewhere in March, he had a domestic situation unfold, allegedly, down in Florida. He went MIA for a number of weeks, showed up at the Detroit Lions practice facilities, were practicing, and when it all became public, and then the Detroit Lions told him or advised him he should turn himself in, he went missing for about another week or so. The counts against him have come down to 1 count of misdemeanor domestic battery. But as we all know, the NFL is a no-fly zone for such things. So it has come down that he is going to be out for 8 games at least. He can apply for reinstatement October 29th. I know I was talking with Mike Kipp, or Hutch Jr., as most of you guys know from the show in the morning, and we were both speculating how will this impact his Sutton's NFL Players Association appeal to recoup potentially $4.5 million of his salary cap number. I'm going to assume this is not going to fare well for him, so it would be my anticipation, with that being said, that Cam Sutton's probably going to have to just forego that, and the Lions will be able to keep that $4.5 million, which would put them at a full $40.5 million in cap space. I feel horrible for the guy. It's not a great situation. None of us are probably ever going to know the full details of what happened in the alleged situation. So wait and see what happens. But it does mean for the Detroit Lions, you're more than likely getting all that cap from his contract back on your books. So I guess if there's a win, that is it. Let's see what you guys have to say. Bo, good evening, Duke Crew. So how big was the bullet? Won't change my perception. I see Super Bowl. Woo! And that's kind of where I'm going with it. If I'm the Detroit Lions, this probably is a distraction they didn't need. So even though most of the guys know I'm on the team, etc., hey, you moved on. You did everything you could to improve the DB or secondary position. And now, hey, the Pittsburgh Steelers, I get he's got a history with them, but now he's going to be out for basically half of the season. I'm sure he's going to try to appeal it and get it, nudged down maybe to 6 games or something like that. But I just don't see the Shield giving up any ground on this one. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers and Cam Sutton are going to have to sit out all 8 games. JDC smiling, thumbs up. I'll go with that. Hetman, good evening, Dan of the Duke Crew. Woo, woo, and good evening to you too. Hopefully having a great one. And hey, I'm feeling bad for him, but at least for you guys, you can do this. Yeah, and before you guys get too crazy, let's not have a ton of those today. Jared Goff wants you guys to all be able to get in your commentary here. So, yeah, we'll go with that. All right, getting back to the comment section, Jason dodged a bullet 100%. 100%. Yeah, they got away with not having to deal with this. Imagine if this would have happened, if the Lions would have kept him, he would have been sat out for 8 games. The distraction it brings, especially on a team that's trying to make a run for the Super Bowl. They've got the ability to get there, I believe. We're going to be talking about it all season long, that the Lions are constructed a particular way. They do not want players that are going to cause distractions. I don't remember what show I was listening to about today's NFL wide receivers and Brandon Ayuk from the 49ers. Would he really be a fit for the Detroit Lions? Probably not. Lions been pretty blessed. You look at Calvin Johnson, you look at St. Brown, how they're constructed. And for the most part, the Lions as a team seem to have the same kind of personality traits. The distraction that Cam Sutton in his situation, his drama would have brought, I think, is something that Detroit does not want on them. Dr. Detroit, hey, it's been a minute, man. Good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. And what up? And now you know the Cam Sutton story, it probably, hopefully, has hit its final destination with the Detroit Lions or anything to do with it. Hatman, integrity. Sorry, Dr. Detroit. Sorry. Hatman, so does clear the Lions from paying any of the contract with them? Nothing official is going to come out at this time, Hatman, but my anticipation is probably somewhere in the next month or two, the NFL Players Association, whether publicly or not, is going to issue some sort of statement regarding it. And probably at that point, since the NFL has hit him with an 8-game suspension, they probably feel strong enough about that, whatever they uncovered with the investigation, to be able to say, yeah, he needs to sit down for a couple months. And because of that, how it would violate the NFLPA bargaining agreement between both entities, yeah, they're probably getting all that money back. So we'll have to wait and see. Bo, how does this affect our cap? Again, I'm anticipating it means we get all. He was going to try to recoup $4.5 million. My anticipation, that's come to an end now, and the Lions are going to be able to retain it all. See, Hookadoo, he caused his own problems. He did, man. And again, we don't know the full details, what all happened or allegedly happened, but for the Shield to come out, the NFL and their investigative properties or entities come out, put in a full report, and feel strong enough that they can go to the NFL Players Association when it does get appealed, because we all know it's going to get appealed by Sutton and his agent, his representation. The Shield feels, or the NFL feels strong enough about whatever results they uncovered from their investigation, say, yeah, we're going to go with this. We're going to stick with this. Could they try to appeal it down to 7 games or 6 games? Sure. But they felt strong enough where they felt if it goes to court, this suspension could hold up. So whatever they uncovered, it was probably good enough. Dr. Detroit laughing out loud. Very good. Motown, Lions rule, Bears drill. What up, Dr. D? Yes, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hatman, Bo, we are thinking about the same thing. Yes, I think everybody is. Dr. Detroit, what up, Motown? Bo, great minds, Motown, 100%. Bo and Hatman. There you go. Dennis, what do you got? Hey, guys. He's past tense. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. But the good part for the Lions is that they should be able to recover all that funds. Now the question is going to become, what does Brand Holmes, in his brilliance, what does he choose to do with that $40.5 million? That's what I want to know. Dennis, what up, though? 100%. Brent, more money for Brad to shop with? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to go shopping at some point, and it just comes down to what is he going to do with it? That's what I don't know. And just for you, a little, oh, yeah, Macho Man, dig it. Yes, just for you, man. All right, back to the comments. Trey, hey, good to see you, Trey. Been a minute. Good to see you. What's going on, Dan? Been busy. Glad I'm able to catch you live. Well, hey, anytime, man. Come on down. So you're always welcome in here. Let's see. Alex, hi, all. How you doing, Alex? Hopefully you're doing very well today. All right, guys, I'll wrap it up. I won't make this a long one. Dennis, hit that like button. Yeah, like a crack addict. There you go. Keep hitting it. So if you haven't yet subscribed to Lions Talk Live, please consider doing so, making that push to get to 6,900 subs. And we're, I don't know, about 50 subs away. Also, if you would just take a moment of time, it's totally free. Hit that thumbs up button. You know, it helps the channel out a lot. All right, if there's some sort of other breaking news, I'll get it over to you later today. Otherwise, take care. Enjoy your day. And we'll see you all in the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, everybody.
Happy trails to you until we meet again.